Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about the MSC Seascape. There's certain things that you need to understand. So the first one that I would say, what I like about it, the ship is gorgeous. The ship is absolutely gorgeous. There's marble everywhere. It's very big. It's very huge. There's nothing you could say about it. It's beautiful. Okay. Also, the destinations are great. Well, you're going to all these beautiful islands, and everybody's happy, and everything. Well, hopefully the weather is great. So to that end, it's a good deal. And of course, you've got free restaurants as well. The buffet, and then in the main dining room. So that's kind of what they're selling you on, right? This idea. Let's dive and analyze this in a little more detail. And basically, what is it that I did not like? Well, the first thing is, let's talk about the complementary dining, right? You're gonna come in, they're gonna tell you, hey guys, buy these 3 dinners or these 2 dinners for a reduced price. What you need to know is that you don't get the same food, obviously. You just can't order everything off the menu. So that's one thing. But I guess that's okay. The thing is, even if you order 2, for example, there was the meat, there was the butcher's cut, and then there was Japanese dinner, right? The bachi thing. So, well, it made sense to buy the butcher's cut because in that one for $99 you were getting the meat, right? You were getting the 20-ounce ribeye, but you're also paying for the dinner at the Japanese restaurant, and that came to $34. Or it was the Japanese, or you could go to Mexican. But the point is that it was $34 for an entree, which was much higher than the food available at the Mexican restaurant. The point is, this is kind of a gimmicky, right? You're not making out. They just want you to come in, and instead of telling you come in, they're telling you, hey, we're going to give you a deal. But it's not a deal. You're not making out here. Let's talk about the drink package. I mean, that one is a doozy. It's going to essentially cost you $75 per day per person. That's a lot. That's one thing. And this is where the gimmick comes in, because basically the drinks are between $7 and $16. So let's say even if you get $10 drinks, that means you have to drink 7 drinks a day for you to make it worth it. And then you have to drink more than 7. But let's say you're drunk, right? Let's say you like drinking. So I'm going to do 15 drinks during the day. Great. The only thing is, and this is where the gimmick part comes in, when you are offshore, when the boat is actually on the island, they close the bars. So you can't stay home and drink. You got to get off the ship, or if you're on the ship, you get to drink water. So then when do I use my $75 a day when you come back on the ship? Which is, much later during the day. That's a lot of drinks. See how they get you? That's how they do it. Now, of course, when you have a sea day, it's great. You could drink all day. And if you're going to drink 15 drinks, then you're making it up. Also, I would like to mention that for those people that say, well, I'm not going to spend any drink, I'm just going to eat the food that they have. Because they have 5 restaurants. The buffet and 4 dining rooms. Hold on. The 4 dining rooms are not 4 separate dining rooms. They are separate dining rooms physically. But it's the same thing broken out on the 4 floors, because you can't have 5,000 people eating all at the same time. Again, a little bit gimmicky, because you don't have 5 restaurants. You only have 2 restaurants, the buffet and the main dining room. And the thing with the main dining room is when you eat in the main dining room, then there's no view, at least the one that I was in. Right? So the best thing is the buffet. You have a beautiful view of everything, but it's a buffet. Having said that, I will tell you that I love the buffet. It was pretty good, I mean, the best natural chips there. So hold that thought. When you charge on the MSC Seascape, and it's probably the same thing with the other MSC as well, be careful. Be careful because you go out, right? You walk around, you say, hey, let me buy a t-shirt, let me buy some drinks. I don't take the drink package, so I'm going to use my card. That's a great idea, except that be careful and make sure you sign every single purchases. I had a case where I went into wanted to have a drink, and I said, give me a bottle of Pellegrino, and the guy says, okay, sign up for it. And then I did sign off. They give you the card and you sign $6 or something, and which is a lot. You pay $6, and then the guy gives me a bottle, but the bottle is warm. I said I wanted a cold bottle. He said, oops, I don't have it. So I said I don't want it then. Okay. Guess what? He didn't return it. He did deduct the price, so I had to pay for it. So I had to go back and say, hey, okay, fine. They took it off. But the point you have to watch out. The second thing you have to watch out is the fact that when you go in, sometimes they will just say, okay, I want a coffee, an espresso for $4. $4. Can I sign? No, don't worry, I'll sign for you. Be careful. Gotta make sure that you actually buy the stuff. Make sure that you actually do sign these things. That's important. Now, here's a doozy in the casino, right? What they've done, it's very gimmicky. This one is a good one. What they've done in the casino is that if you're playing and you want some money, right? All you need to do, you need to go in, link your credit card to the slot machine, right, to your account, and then all you need is your month and year, and you say, okay, give me $100. Boom, he gives you 100. Give me another 300. He had to give you another 300. Of course, that gets tallied to your account. Now, these are not cash advances. If you go to a regular casino, you say, give me a cash advance for $300, $500, you get authorization for the bank. Here you don't. So be careful, because by the end of your stay, you're going to say, oh my God, really? That's a lot. I didn't realize I was being charged that much. Correct. What can I say about the when it's done and you're ready to leave? They will tell you, settle your bill. You're not getting out of the ship until you settle your bill, meaning that you have to show your credit card. Now, of course, if you have a problem and you don't like what you're being charged, you're getting out. So you're not getting out till you settle your bill. So that's also very gimmicky as well. Even though your credit card is it should be, right? Because you're supposed to do it while you're on the ship. They will do it after. So be careful with that, because I've seen a couple of people, they're getting out. Say, oops, no, you can't get out. Show me your card. No, you can't get out. You need to settle. And there's a guy here with a little laptop. He's standing there and he's waiting for you to say, oops, you're missing $100. You're going to argue with this guy now that you're waiting to leave? Very gimmicky. Biggest of all, when you come into the ship and you are ready to board, you need to leave your luggage. No tickets. You're going to say, well, they're not going to lose your luggage. What did they do? I was on a cruise once and they lost the luggage. You have no tickets to prove or anything to show that you have luggage. That's an issue. And overall, be careful. Please understand that these ships are registered in Panama and some other country. This is not a U.S. ship. Everything is off here, right? So be aware of that fact. What does it mean? Well, if you go on an excursion and there's a problem somewhere, how liable I don't know. The ship is a problem with the ship. You get hurt on the ship. You get stolen on the ship. Something happens to you on the ship. You don't have the FBI coming in. You have some other. Be careful about that as well. So it's not a U.S. ship. Speaking of be careful, as far as the excursions are concerned, I don't want to overblow this, but whenever you go for an excursion, what you want to do is you want to Google that area, that excursion, see anything that happened. For example, I wanted to go to Cozumel, right? I went to Cozumel, and they offer these diving things, a great diving area for Cozumel, beautiful water. But if you actually Google it, you will see there are lots of accidents happening. Now, is it going to happen to you? Probably not. But do you really want it to happen to you? Be aware of that as well. For example, in Jamaica, lots of issue going on in Jamaica with accidents and things like that. Somebody drowned in early 2023. Another one died because the car that was driving them around crashed, the excursion bus. So I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, but you have to be aware of it before you get into these things. So I don't want to be alarmist. As millions of Americans, we are the biggest consumer of cruise ship business, right? So, but if you like the ship life and you like the island life, and you're fully aware of anything that could happen, right? Then it's for you. But be aware, understand, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel. More tips coming in to help you have a great vacation.